We're going to record this on my computer as well. And then the other thing that I want to do is I am going to post this in another group so everybody can be a part of it. And we should be good to go. You guys are being so patient, and I really, really appreciate it. Okay. I think we're good to go. All right, guys. Welcome to the call. I am beyond excited to be sharing with you about the 2B Mindset program. This program, hands down, is absolutely incredible, and you guys are really, really, really going to love it. Hi, yay, I love it. I love it that you guys can see me. Okay, so let me go ahead and share my screen. I had to do it a little bit differently so that it would work out, but everybody should be able to see my screen at this point in time. You also can ask questions. I can answer questions as we go through the process, but this is the game plan for today. So today I want to walk you through a few things. So what is the 2B Mindset? How do you get support and accountability? I want to answer questions like, how much does it cost and when does it come out, and can I still work out, and how does everything sort of fit into this 2B Mindset program? All right, so that's what we're going to cover today. I hope you guys are excited. If you don't know me personally and you haven't been one of my clients in the past or are not a part of my team, my name is Melanie Mitro, and I have been a health and fitness coach with Team Beachbody for almost 7 years. It'll be 7 years in July, and I actually started my fitness journey with a program called Insanity by Shaun T and loved it. I lost 30 pounds with Insanity and P90X. And the biggest sort of transformation for me personally was my mindset. So I went from somebody that really had like this was my view of healthy eating was, okay, I'll drink diet Pepsi instead of regular Pepsi, and I'll just buy whole grain bread instead of white bread, or I'll eat whole wheat pasta instead of white pasta. But I never really paid attention to portions. I didn't pay attention to how often I was eating those foods. I didn't read labels, and I would eat, a whole bag of grapes instead of measuring out a correct portion size. And so for me, I was overeating some good foods. I was also making poor choices on a quality standpoint. And so I wasn't getting to the end result that I wanted to. And I was also sort of undoing all of my progress that I was making on the weekend. So I was like a weekday warrior. And basically that meant Monday through Friday, it was game on. I was exercising. I was eating healthy. And then when Friday, Saturday, and Sunday came around, I was that person that was like, all bets are off. Like, I worked hard throughout the week. I deserve to enjoy the weekend. So it was cocktails and ordering pizza and then Mexican and margaritas. And then I couldn't understand why every Monday I would get on the scale and I wasn't really happy with my results. And it was because I didn't have this mindset of, hey, you have got to be consistent and you've got to make good choices, 90% of the time. And so for me, when I put those two together, the fitness and the nutrition, it's really where I had a lot of aha moments. And so, I've been adopting a lot of what Alana is going to share with you already. But I did it with portion controlled containers, and I've done it with, clean eating and just measuring my food. And so now we're going to talk about just this mindset shift, that's going to really help you. And so that's how I started. I've been running accountability and support groups for 6.5 years now. And I've been teaching other women how to gain control of their nutrition, how to read labels, how to make fitness a part of their lifestyle, and how to maintain their results. But then also, if you're trying to tone or lean out. So I've been using my own personal experience to really share with others. And I love what I do. I thoroughly enjoy it. And now that we're going to have a brand new product to be able to offer you guys, I just feel like this is the missing piece. I mean, how many of you say to yourselves, I'm a yo-yo dieter. I am constantly on a diet. I hate feeling restricted. I love to eat food. I feel like I can't enjoy life because I'm always doing something that is restrictive. And so what this program does is it really gives you a way to be free from that. All right, so let's dive right in. What is 2B Mindset? 2B Mindset is not like if you guys have done Beachbody workouts in the past, or if you've been a part of like 21 Day Fix or Fix Extreme, where you've got the portion controlled, containers, totally different. It is a video-based weight loss program. So it is not workout focused, but this program focuses on what you can eat to stay full and satisfied and in control without counting calories. Or for those of you that are Weight Watchers, people, points, or if you're portion fixed containers, that measuring the food part. So it's totally different. You're not going to be doing any of those things. All right. And this program consists of 21 videos to teach you the basic principles of the program. So 2B Mindset was created, and I'll go into who the creator is, and I'll explain a little bit more, but we're going to educate you on the food groups. I touched on that a little bit at the beginning. Food, it's important for you to know like how the food you put in your body is used as fuel. What's your fast burning and your slow burning fuel? What are the things that, how does fruits and vegetables and good fats and starchy carbohydrates, why do you need all of them? Why should you not be eliminating food groups or restricting, right? And then the other part that she's going to really cover is real life strategies for every single eating situation, such as restaurants and vacations and trips and parties. All of those things are going to be things that Alana is going to cover in this 2B Mindset program. So it's video based, and it's actually housed on a separate platform. So there is Beachbody On Demand, which is your fitness, all of your fitness programs. And now we're going to have a nutrition tab, which will also have the Fixate cooking show with the recipes in there, but 2B Mindset will be housed in a totally different spot in our catalog. Okay. All right, so who is Alana? So Alana Molstein, she has her bachelor's of science in nutrition and dietetics from University of Maryland. She has her master's in applied nutrition. She has a private practice in California, and she started 2B Mindset because she herself had struggled with this yo-yo dieting, and she talks about how she went to fat camp as a child, and she emotionally ate, and she stress ate, and every summer she would lose like 30 pounds, and she'd come home and she'd eat it all back, and she had this very unhealthy relationship with food, and she actually created and was actually inspired to go to school to be a dietitian and nutritionist so that she could help people like herself. She created her own program for herself. She lost 100 pounds with this program. She loves to eat. She hates being on a diet, and her mission in life is to literally end the trend of obesity, and it aligns perfectly with what we do at Beachbody. But she was talking about just how many overweight and obese people there are in our society, how many people who just emotionally eat and yo-yo diet and move from one fad to the next and never really adopt the strategies needed to just create a complete lifestyle change. And so her mission is to give us tools so that we can be free from that concept of constantly feeling like we're on a diet. And to me, I'm like, hallelujah. I feel like this is the number one thing that my clients say to me is, they struggle with eating at night or emotional eating, or they have a bad day and they grab the bottle of wine, or their kids are getting on their nerves and they have a cocktail, or they mindlessly eat. And so I really feel like this reaches everybody where they are at, and it's just so incredibly powerful. So that is Alana. And so who is the program for? So you might be saying, all right, who is the program for? So it is for those of you that love to work out. I know some of you have just completed the 21-day fix. I know some of you were doing 80-day obsession. I know that there are people that are diehard fitness, but you struggle on the nutrition side of it. This is a great way to bring in a really different fitness component that is not tied to measuring or meal planning. Like, it's totally different. So it's different. If you failed at that before, this might be a really good option for you. The other one is people that don't want to work out. So if you don't like to work out, you don't want to exercise, or maybe you're at the point where you're not quite ready to add exercise into your routine because you are maybe extremely overweight, or you have an injury, or you're not ready, like it's just too much to do all at once, you can easily start out with this nutritional mindset. And you can see right here, this gentleman here, 38 pounds he's lost, and this woman, she's lost 35 pounds. She just turned 50. This is all from To Be Mindset, these principles that she has adopted. So you can exercise, that's considered extra credit on this program. So you can still do it. It would mean that if you're doing a program like 80-Day Obsession or 21-Day Fix, you would do those workouts, but you would follow this nutrition plan. Does that make sense? I hope that makes a little bit of sense. And I know for some of you, like type A personalities, that's very hard to do. But I want to tell you, for example, one of my very, very best friends, Katie, she did To Be Mindset. She was a part of the coach test group, and she did 80-Day Obsession, and she lost, I think, 7 pounds in 30 days. So it works. It totally works. All right. Up next, what makes this program totally different than any other program out there that has ever been put on the market is it's not a diet. It's a mindset. So for once in your life, you can say, I'm not on a diet. I'm changing the way I look at food. I'm changing my relationship with food. There's not a start or an end date. Once you learn these principles, you can't unlearn them. You can literally take them with you for wherever you go. It's not like you have to carry around your portion controlled containers. You're not counting your calories. You're not tracking your points. It's just, you literally can take this with you wherever you go for the rest of your life. She's going to teach you the way to look at your plate and how things should be organized on your plate so that you have a process that you are going through. And one of the biggest things is water. Water is first. There is no deprivation mindset. Guys, it is a choice. And that's what I want you can even start thinking about this right now. When you are looking at your choices of today, you have a choice. You could drink your Shakeology, or you could have a donut and a cup of coffee from Starbucks. You have a choice, but every choice you make has consequences. If you have the Dunkin' Donuts coffee or the Starbucks coffee and donut, when you are not going to be filling your body with good energy, you're going to be hungry in an hour. You might be grumpy or have a headache from the sugar, and your scale is going to go up. If you drink your Shakeology and have your cup of coffee, you are going to stay full for 2.5 to 3 hours. You're going to be feeding your body with nutrient-dense fuel. You're going to have natural energy. Your scale, if you stay on that continual throughout the day, you're actually going to feel better tomorrow. All right. So it's kind of this, like, everything is a choice and you can decide. You're not cutting out food groups. This is not a high fat, low carb, or cut out certain things. It's all about just having a balanced plate and looking at your plate in a certain way every single day. You're not counting your calories. You're not going to feel hungry. So for those of you that are volume eaters, that would be me. I love to eat and I like to eat a lot of food. You can actually follow this program and eat a lot of food and still lose weight. But it's what you're eating, the kinds of foods that you are eating, no matter what. And you have the ability to follow the program no matter where you're at. Vacation, on a road trip, or out to dinner with your spouse or significant other, at a birthday party. You have the ability to follow it no matter where you go. The one thing I will tell you is that there is a big emphasis on the scale. So the scale is actually your measure of progress. Now, it's not something that you are going to become obsessed with, but you're going to acknowledge it. And I teach this in my challenge groups. You get on the scale, you acknowledge how you feel, but it's a measure of, and you're keeping a journal and you're keeping track of how you feel, what you're eating, how much water you're drinking, and what your emotional state was like, what workout you did, and then you're getting on the scale. And every day you're recording that. And so what you do is you're going to look back and you're going to say, well, I ate these things and I lost weight. So if I repeat that kind of day next week, I wonder if I'll lose weight again. And so you're beginning to identify trends of what you're doing to help you reach your goals. It's smart, and it's not something to become obsessed with. All right, now this is a video-based weight loss program, and I'm gonna walk you through the fact that there's 5 videos in there to overcome common weight loss struggles. So she is going to teach you these strategies to overcome them. Mindset is a big component. How many of you have heard me talk about personal development before, reading books? Like I have my clients in my accountability groups right now reading books. We've read The Miracle Morning, we've read Made to Crave, and we read because we have to feed our mind. We journal because we have to feed ourselves with positive motivation and I can do it attitude. And so if we don't change our mindset and we don't address maybe the underlying connections we have to food, we'll actually never make that progress. She also has 15 recipe videos. So, you know, a lot of you are like, I don't know how to make healthy recipes. I'm busy. I don't have a lot of time. My kids are involved in sports and we're running every evening. Like I need quick, easy meals that are good that my whole family can eat. Well, now she's going to teach you a lot of time-saving tips, meals that are going to fill you up on a very short time frame. All right. There's a couple of other things too. So what actually does come with the 2B Mindset Kit? Because a lot of you are going to start asking about that, and I want you to know what you're getting for it. So there's a whole package that you will buy, and you will get to be a part of that. It has a getting started guide that she kind of walks you through the program. It's called a go-to guide. It accompanies the videos. It recaps your food list. It gives you a grocery shopping list and a whole bunch of other stuff that I'm not even 100% sure of yet. You also get like a 2B Mindset booklet that gives you all of the recipes that are in there. You get a tracker, which is 90 days of meals and progress tracking and other indicators that help play a role in helping you to achieve that weight loss goal. And you'll get a printed copy of that. You get a water bottle because it's water first, and you're going to hear that all the time. Water first, water first. She wants to make sure you're drinking water throughout the day. So you're going to get this 2B Mindset bottle. It's 30 ounces, and it has little motivational reminders to keep you on track. And then launching in June, which you can still do this program without the app, but because it'll be on the nutrition tab, but there'll also be an app that'll go along to accompany this as well, and that'll come out in June. But for starters, you'll be able to get and log into the computer for everything that you will need. All right, so there are some options, and I'm going to go through the PowerPoint, then I'm going to back up and I'm going to answer a lot of your questions too. So I'm just going to go through this, and we're almost done. I only have a little bit left. So what is the kit options? I sort of grabbed these from our training guide that we get as coaches, so you can see what it actually looks like. So when you buy the kit, and everybody, even if you currently are a Beachbody customer or a coach, you still, because this is not a Beachbody on-demand product, this is a nutrition product. It is under the Team Beachbody umbrella of our product catalog, but it's under a brand new tab called nutrition. So you will buy your challenge pack. It will give you all of the videos, the getting started guide, the go-to guide, the recipe book, the tracker, the water bottle, all of that stuff. You'll also get 30 days of Shakeology. And if you don't have Beachbody On Demand, they have a cheaper bundle, and they bundle it all together, and you can get Beachbody On Demand at the same time if you want to add in exercise into your routine. So you can see a little bit of what that is there. And then here is sort of the pricing that goes along with it. So they're doing a promotion. So from May 2nd to June 3rd, they are discounting everything by $20. Your challenge pack is $160. That gives you a 30-day supply of Shakeology, the nutrition booklet, the program manual, the food tracker journal that you'll need, your water bottle, a shaker cup, your bag of Shakeology, and access to the nutrition tab and all of the videos. If you want to add in the Beachbody On Demand, it's $200, a $20 savings. So that's pretty awesome. You literally get both Beachbody On Demand and 2B Mindset. So if you're wanting to add in exercise after the fact, that would be the best route to go. Or if you do want to exercise while you're doing this program, I mean, it's a ridiculously awesome deal, and that's pretty cool. All right. Okay. So here's what I am planning to do. So as a coach, I support my customers and my coaches. If you're not one of my current clients and you have a coach, reach out to your coach. I'm sure they are running one of these groups, and they'll be more than happy to help get you up and running. but I am pre-enrolling my To Be Mindset customers and coaches that want to be a part of the very first To Be Mindset group. The product actually launches on May 2nd. So May 2nd is when everything goes live. You'll be able to purchase your kit. Once you purchase your kit, then you'll be accepted into my To Be Mindset accountability group, and we will actually start on the 14th of May. So not only will you get Alana's support, but you're going to get my support as well. And I am going to be teaching you all like the questions. If you want to add exercise, if you're struggling with mindset, I'm going to give you motivational mindset videos throughout the week. We're going to be talking in there. It's going to be our safe place. And throughout that 4 weeks, I'll be going live in the group, sharing tips and strategies, recipes, mindset, and exercise. So each participant of this group, your next step is make sure that you're signed up with a Team Beachbody membership and that I am your coach. Be committed and let me know, like, hey, I'm ready. This is the pack I'm going to get, either with Beachbody On Demand or just the To Be Mindset package that doesn't have the Beachbody On Demand, just all the other stuff. And then the other little additional thing in there is anybody that signs up as a coach. Now, I know the coach kind of freaks people out, but if you want to even just get the discount, because what happens is everything after your initial purchase is 25% off your additional orders of Shakeology. If you want to get the beach bars, if you want to buy the performance line or, Energize or any of the 3-day refresh, you get that at a 25% discount. And Alana is running a group called Office Hours with Alana, and she is actually also going to be walking people through that first 30 days. So that's something that you can actually be a part of as well, which I think is extremely awesome. But that's only available to people that are coaches. So just to give you kind of a heads up. Many people say, well, how does Shakeology fit into it? It is a protein. So that would go into one of your meals as a protein, and you would be accompanying all of your other foods that are a part of your plate into that as well. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to just close this out for 1 second, and I am going to answer your question. So let me just go here. Yes, I will share the slides, Rochelle. I see that you are asking about the slides. So absolutely, I will definitely give you guys the slides on that. And I want to know what additional questions that you might have through this process. All right, because I know that, let me see. All right, it is working. Because I know that there are a lot of questions, especially when it comes to fitness. And that's the one thing I just want to stop on for a moment. You can still do this program and work out. I personally, I'm going to give it 30 days. I'm starting 80-day obsession again for round 2 on the 30th of April. But I am going to do To Be Mindset Nutrition for the whole month of May. I'm going to test it out. I'm going to do it with the test group. I'm going to do it with all of you. I'm going to share my results. We're going to talk a little bit about how that fits in there, and you're going to be perfectly fine. So I will be walking you through this process every single step of the way. So that's what I got for you guys today. That's kind of a basic overview of what the program is and what you can expect from it. I'm pretty sure that this is going to be absolutely, hands down, the best thing you will ever do for yourself. Listening to the other people that have been part of this test group, the way that they feel about food freedom, the way they don't feel restricted, the way that they're finally like, good Lord, 21-day fix did not work for me. The portion controlled containers did not work for me. Like, I can't stand it to be restricted. They feel awesome. And they're like, if I want to have a piece of cake, I'm going to have a piece of cake, but I'm going to journal it. I'm going to write it down. I ate it because I wanted that kind of cake because I enjoy that cake, and I'm going to move on. So I think that's the biggest thing, is to know that you will always have choices, but your choices will always have a consequence, and you start to learn in that direction too. All right. So anything else? Canadian pricing, is that what you're asking? Do they have Canadian pricing? Yes, they do. So the Canadian pricing, for, if that's what you're asking for, it's $145 it is $210 for the To Be Mindset Shakeology Challenge Pack. It is $259 if you're in Canada for the To Be Mindset Beachbody On Demand and Shakeology Challenge Pack. If you are in the UK, then it is the same price as the US, just in pounds and not is dollars. So 119 pounds, or 180 for pounds, and 220 for the Beachbody On Demand Challenge Pack. All right. So hopefully that answers all of your questions. You are welcome. And I'm excited. So the next step for you guys is to send me a message. It's easy to send me a message. You can either send it to me on my like page, which is Committed to Getting Fit, which you're probably on right now, or you can send me an email, mjmitro@gmail.com. If I'm not your coach yet and you would like me to coach you, let me know. I will get you set up with the Team Beachbody account. We'll get you pre-enrolled and pre-qualified if you've committed to those requirements, and then I'll get you into our accountability group. I'll send out an email on May 2nd to everybody that wants to join. When the packages go live, you can make your purchase, and we will start with our plan and prep, and then day one will start on May 14th together. All right, guys, thanks so much for being a part of this little live broadcast today. It's been great hanging out with you all, and I'll share the recording with you and the slides for those of you that wanted to go back and take a look at them. I hope you have a great day and can't wait to see you in the 2B Mindset group. I will see you guys later. Bye, everybody.